Hi everyone. There are many aspects to consider when giving a presentation to ensure its effectiveness. You need to consider your audience most importantly, but also your surroundings, technology, time, and overall organization of the presentation. Gallo Carmen, the author of 3 Basic Secrets of All Successful Presentations, said, "Successful presentations are understandable, memorable, and emotional." 2008. Everyone should be able to grasp the concepts you're presenting and you should leave out any jargon or irrelevant information that might confuse the audience. What makes an effective presentation is not so much the content and more about the presentation of it. For example, your tone, body language, and overall confidence. Keeling, 2021. A presentation that I attended recently was from a sales rep that was giving my team an overview of the accounting software that he sold. The rep did not know the dynamics of our team, just that we are in the construction industry. He provided a long, detailed presentation that I felt most of the information went over my team members' head, especially the ones that did not work directly in accounting. I was able to follow along with the presentation fine because I understood the accounting aspects, but I could tell my team members weren't. I think the things he did well was being thorough and related the software to the construction industry, giving us more of an understanding on how it would be beneficial for the company. But the things I think he could have worked on was making the presentation more simple, having less jargon, and understanding and reading the audience before and during the presentation. For example, he could have realized that some of our team members were getting bored, yawning, and not following along as much because he was being too thorough in his presentation. If I was a leader of this presentation, I would have requested a list of attending members so I could relate my presentation to their specific job titles. For example, if he would have known who the project managers were, he could have addressed how the software would benefit them specifically. I also would have compressed the presentation information so it was more memorable. I felt my team was overloaded with information and they were overwhelmed at the end of it. Also, I would have provided time for questions after the presentation for any needed clarification. I also would have given everyone a document to follow along with during the presentation. They could also refer back to this document later on. I think the most important elements of communicating through presentations are your tone, body language, and confidence. People will read more into how you're presenting than what you're presenting. If they like what you're presenting, they will be more open to the content that you're presenting to them. But if you're closed off, overconfident, ignorant, etc., the content you're presenting is useless to them and they won't pay attention accordingly. Overall, I think the meeting that our sales rep presented was beneficial because it provided us with the information we needed for the software, but if he would have delivered it in a more simple, dynamic way, he could have got our services, he could have got us as a customer a lot sooner than he did. Thanks. Bye.